I'll tell y'all what, I actually had so much fun doing that first one. I'm going to do another. I'm going to do a little silent run. Let's go. Let's go Ascension 1. Let me bump up just a wee little bit. Weirdly, Ascension 1 is actually kind of slightly easier because getting elites is good, and this just puts more elites on the map. While they are more difficult to fight, if you're strong enough, then you can fight them and and reap the rewards for no problem. So yeah, see, there's way more elites in this one. Early shops. Shop elite fire, which I like. I also like fire elite fire. So 2 elites this way, 2 elites either way here. This is 2 elites. This is 1. This is 1. So a maximum 2 elites. I don't prefer an early shop because I want to go to a shop 2 or 3 times, maybe 3 at the outside, 2 typically. And what I would like is for them to be late in the act, when I have the most money possible in Act 1, or early in Act 2 or 3 if I have not been to a late act shop beforehand. So I just want to go when I have a lot of money, especially, I can't remember the threshold exactly, but it's about 150 to 175 gold to get a basic common relic. And also to remove a card starts at 100 gold. So 250, 275 ish is typically enough to, if you go to a shop with about 250 to 275 to 300 ish gold, you would be able to remove a card typically, buy a relic that you see, one relic, and then possibly even buy another card or buy a potion. Potions are typically in the 40 to 50 range. Sometimes they're a little bit more expensive than 50 gold, but it's also great to buy a potion. It's a great opportunity to get more potions if you need one, if you have an upcoming elite that you're scared about. So yeah, about 250-ish is the baseline of when I'd like to go to a shop. So definitely not going to get there by here unless I get a relic that gives me that gold. But I don't know. Let's see what we got for relics. So new leaf, transform one card. Transforming is great, because while it doesn't reduce the overall number of cards in your deck, it means that you are hopefully getting a card that's more useful. Strikes and defends are essentially some of the least useful neutral cards that you can have. They suck, 1 energy for 6 damage and 1 energy for 5 block is not very useful. Obviously, it's better than a special event card or a curse card that are actually negative for you, specifically negative. They have a negative effect, but these are just not very good. So replacing them with another card is always good. And the transform gives you another card. It may be a good card for you. It may be a bad card for you. It may be something that you can't use. It may be anything. But at least it's something other than a strike or a defense. With that said, I actually really like Neow's Talisman. Upgrade one of your strikes and one of your defense. 1 strike, 1 energy, 9 damage. A little bit of a better conversation. 1 energy, 8 block. A little bit of a happier conversation. I'm happy with that. I don't hate it. The base deck for the Silent lends itself to defense anyway. You have a neutralize that gives just a little bit of damage and applies weak to reduce enemy attack, and then also a survivor which gains 8 block, which is like just a better version of block, but also it discards for the same amount. So 7 of your 12 cards lean towards defense already. And so if you take the Neos Talisman, that just means that while your deck hasn't changed, it's just numerically stronger. And so because you're drawing 5 cards and you only have 3 energy, and most of the cards that you draw, all but 1, cost 1 energy, that means that if you have 2 higher efficiency cards, that means that you can just play them instead of the other cards. So overall increases your efficiency quite a bit. Go lay down, Daisy. It's fine. Everything's okay. Scuggy's being mean to Daisy, and she's freaking out about it. There's also Neow's Bones. Pretty crazy. You can get 2 random Neow relics, added a random curse to your deck. Some of the curses are really, really terrible, and I hate them, and I don't want them in my deck for any reason, like normality. But 2 random relics can also give you a relic that causes you to get a curse. So I don't know. I mean, it probably is a fairly good card, a fairly good relic, but it's not my favorite. It's just not my preference. It's too random for me to have fun with most of the time, so I just don't want to do it. And so this is a little random, but also a good card, but also a good relic. But I really like the Meow Talisman. I'm going to take it. Stealth benefit of the Meow Talisman is there are many opportunities where you can get a random upgrade. And so if two of your 10 strikes and defends are already upgraded, that means that they won't be hit by the random upgrades. Maybe you'll get something else. Maybe you'll get hit by the other ones. So I don't know. Just a random little message there. I don't want to go to this still. I could if I wanted to. If I really wanted to go to this path. But I don't think I do. I think this gives 2 campfires, 2 elites, at a pretty decent pace. This gives us enough time, a runway here. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 combats to gain cards, new cards, and also a question mark for something to happen, maybe another combat. So it gives us a lot of runway here to change our deck before we hit this elite. So I like that. And then after the elite, if we had a bad one, we could rest before we go to the next one. Actually, I probably would go this way because I do actually like these question marks. I want to interact with question marks if I can, especially early, just because they do something different rather than your basic combat, which probably costs you a little HP but gives you a little gold and a card. If I already have a few cards or things are new and my deck is quite new, like I don't have a strong inclination for what I want the deck to be, going to a question mark is kind of interesting because it can give you that inclination. You can get all kinds of different things that really are going to change the way your run works. And so just having an opportunity to get there, pretty interesting. Also, in general, there are no completely negative, you're screwed events in Slay the Spire 2. If you get an event, it may be terrible for you, or it may not work for you, or it may not be helpful, but it won't screw you for the most part. There are some that are bad, like the spider one that we got last run. Some people are like, well, I want the gold. I don't want to do anything else, or I don't want those other cards. So it might be neutral to bad, but it didn't screw you. It just wasn't very good. I definitely don't want to go this way because I don't want to get the shop where I may. The best thing probably that I could get this shop, I'm going to get 2 combats, which is maybe, I don't know, 30, 40 gold-ish. I think 30 gold. And then this, which could give me a bunch of gold, but the best chance I have here is maybe on the outside a relic, or maybe a card remove plus a purchase of a card that's on sale. Every merchant has 1 on sale card out of the 5. So maybe I could do that. That's just not very useful. I mean, 1 combat gains me money and I get a card. So why would I want to go to this and pay for it? So just not very good. And I do want to get 2 elite, so I don't want to go on these paths. So yeah, here's where I'm going to go. I'm going to start right here. And yeah, here we go. Perfect. I get my extra damage. Defend twice. Neutralize. This guy does buff himself, which is pretty annoying. So one fear for the Silent is because their deck, or her deck, is more defense focused, you can end up in a situation like this where you might be slower than you want to be, because maybe this enemy is scaling faster than I can do damage, and so they continuously do more damage and I am not able to kill them. So you want to be very aware of that, especially playing the Silent. And also there are ways to mitigate that. There are some ways where you just do more block and have more weaken, and so their scaling almost doesn't matter because your block is scaling faster than they can. But you also can do things like poison. Poison for this character is very effective and circumvents any block that they put up to damage their HP directly. But we're good. Ah, man. Really good cards. Really good cards. So we are in this map is, you can tell by like the dock aesthetic here. This is the Underdocks, and we are going to fight the Lagavulin Matriarch. So Lagavulin Matriarch will be asleep for a few turns and then attack us. They're going to do fairly high base damage and then defend themselves. But the main thing they do is reduce your strength and dex on a rotation. And so if you are not able to kill them quickly, or if you rely on playing a lot of small cards, like cards with small numbers on them, you're going to have a very tough time with the Lagavulin Matriarch. Because if you, for instance, Shivs, if you get -2 strength and you're playing Shivs a bunch of times, they're going to do, instead of doing 4 damage apiece, which is not very good, but it's okay, you can make it happen, they're going to do 2 damage apiece. And so that's going to be very horrible. And then the next time around, if they debuff you again, they're going to do 0 damage apiece. Not great. And so you need to make sure that you have some other way that is not reliant on multiple attacks to do damage to the Lagavulin. Poison is an excellent example. It's an excellent way to do this. So if you have a lot of poison that continuously stacks on the Lagavulin, it doesn't matter that your strength is low because the poison is going to continue to work, and it doesn't matter that they're putting a block because the poison is continue to work. So that would be my preference, but obviously no poison is launched here. So for instance, Dagger Spray, not a great card against the Lagavulin Matriarch. Do 4 damage twice is 8 damage to all enemies. That's awesome. That's actually a really solid card, especially Act 1. I don't have any damage, so this is really, really good. But against the Lagavulin Matriarch, -2 strength means that this does 4 damage to just them. And then the next time, it does nothing. So very tough. Piercing Wail, a little bit better, but only for 1 turn. It's a pretty good card in Slay the Spire 1, but not as good in Slay the Spire 2 because not as many enemies do multiple hits, which is the best use case for this. Prepared. Prepared is essentially always a good card because it replaces itself for no energy. There are definitely times where you don't want to do that. There are definitely times when that's not effective and it just does nothing. But the fact that you're able to draw another card and discard a card after playing this means that you can unlock a lot of different things. Like the baseline synergy for the Silent is discard. So there are cards with the keyword Sly, and every time they are discarded, they automatically are played for free. So this is a perfect way to unlock that. So, the other fear for me is that the Underdocks rewards AoE considerably in the elite fights. So there's an elite that's the 4 wiggling fish that you need to consistently do damage, and or you need to be able to fire down one or weaken the other ones as much as possible. And so pretty tough to deal with AoE. I think I'm going to be a little wild and go for Prepared on this one, because I have a lot of runway here before this first elite, and I hope that I'm going to be able to get that. And so here's another opportunity. I don't like these cards, and so I can play my Strike, I can play my Prepared, and try to get a new one that I like more. And again, even though I am defensive, I'm going to play the 2 strikes so I can get ahead of the combat, even though I'm going to take 3 damage here. And there's my good defend. So neutralize, attack, attack, and defend. There we go. I can get the strike that I prefer more. Also, really interesting cards here. So Slice works great with our Prepared. I can remove a card that I already have right here that costs energy and get the Slice instead. Infinite Blades, pretty good, but again, against the Lagavulin Matriarch, Shivs are not especially useful. I'm actually looking for Poison. What I really would like is Poison. Well-Laid Plans is a pretty interesting card because, for the reason that this is a very block-heavy deck, if I don't need block, then it's wasted if I draw it. But if I have Well-Laid Plans, then I can retain that card and hold it in my hand until I need the block to play it. Pretty good card. Also pretty useful for other things like the Piercing Wail that I saw before. I can just hold the Piercing Wail. Oh, okay, well, there you go. Never mind. I could actually go to this combat right here. what's crucial is I cannot remove this greed. So I actually don't like this. Eternal means that it cannot be removed at all from your deck, even at the shop. But I genuinely don't care that much to get 345 gold. I just don't want to. And so I'm just going to get the 53 gold and keep on going. Keep it pushing. These guys are pretty interesting. Fairly decent level of strategy for them. They go in a rotation. So they, which one they start on is random, but they debuff, and then they do a multi-hit, and then they do this big hit. But if you kill one of them, the other one will become stunned and gain 4 strength. And so I can stun them anytime I want to by killing one. But that means that the next turn, they're going to be doing more damage. So if you stun them on the multi-hit turn, that means they're going to come back and do 8 extra damage to you. Pretty terrible. Don't like that. So I'm going to block this one, do this. He's going to multi-hit next time. But I honestly don't really care, because it doesn't do very much damage, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Oh, also, the debuff they do is frail, so that makes it harder to defend against them. So I'm going to defend on this one and keep the survivor. So he's going to do the big hit next turn, and I'm going to kill this one, if I can. Yeah, there we go. So kill this one. He's going to do, what, 14? 12. He's going to do 12 next time. So neutralize, strike, and I can actually just kill him. Perfect. Excellent opportunity. Man, how interesting. Acrobatics, what an excellent card. For 1 energy, draw 3 cards and discard 1 card. So it's very similar to Prepared. Just really awesome card. It allows you to do other things besides what you have in your hand. Unfortunately, I don't get any value out of that right now. And so if I take this, it's just it could be completely just random. I mean, it keeps me from having dead draws where I have, just a bunch of attacks and no, man, really wish I had the AoE card I didn't take earlier, because these guys are very annoying. And I also have no potions, so I'm going to try and hurry up as much as I can. I'm probably going to take a lot of damage in this combat, which sucks. I killed him. Neutralized him. I want to try and especially get these guys low-ish without actually killing both of them, because they summon another enemy. Like this guy right here is going to summon. And unfortunately, I cannot avoid it. Also, my frailty makes this very inefficient to do. Makes blocking very inefficient to do. But I will anyway, which really sucks. He's going to also get a new person. Really annoying. So I kill him 1 hit. Oh, this sucks. This fight really sucks for me. I wish I had any AoE or any damage. Man. If I drew 3 cards, is there a set of cards that I could draw for 2 remaining energy that would lead me to do 13? That would lead me to do 17 HP. So this is the strong one. So 9, 12, 18. 18 at the outside. So essentially, do I draw neutralize? Because I'm going to draw one of these strikes. It's very likely to draw one of these strikes. So let's give it a shot here. No, I don't. Damn, that sucks. So I don't want to kill him yet. It's just going to block. Man, that sucks. Okay, so I definitely can kill the back one. So. Now he's going to summon, and He's going to deal 8. Dang, that is actually so annoying. I did not mean to click that. That's okay. Honestly, whatever. I'm just going to keep that. That was really annoying. Also shouldn't have done that. Ah, I'm tilting, I'm tilting. Can I do 21 damage? 18. Yes, I can. What a dream. Oh, baby. Phew. Okay, so Predator. Very interesting card. Predator has a big number on it. It's deal 15 damage. It's 2 energy, but it has a big number on it. That means that if I get up here to the Lagavulin, if it removes 2 of my strength, it still does 13 damage. That's pretty good. Wait, still better than 2 strikes. Pretty good card right now because I don't do any fucking damage. Footwork also will be really good, but unfortunately I can't really take it. This guy's a bastard too. So I neutralize on him. Go ahead, prepared. This is not a long fight at all. You actually have to rush this guy down. The Fossil Stalker deals unblocked attack damage. It gains 3 strength. And so if I take too long on this combat, he will continuously gain strength and do a considerable amount of damage to me. Not great. Don't want that. So we want to draw more cards, and we want to be able to draw the cards that have bigger numbers on them. Damn, again, huh? Oh, how nice. How wonderful. Wow, really great draw for us there. Yeah. Really great draw for us there. Oh my god, more defensive cards. Escape Plan is essentially always good because, again, it replaces itself for free, and it does something. It possibly does something. Don't need it. I'm well over half HP. I don't really need to heal. I need to do more damage more efficiently. These are the guys, the Phantasmal Gardeners. Nice. Definitely not going to play all those. So there is a turn order for these guys that they maintain every time, but I can't remember what it is. I think it's 4-1-3-2, I think. They also have slightly varying levels of HP every time. But every single time you attack them, they gain 6 block for that turn. So if I hit him for 20 because he has 26 HP, next turn, he's going to buff himself anyway, but next turn, he will have 6 HP. All I need is 1 strike to kill him. Fantastic. So I'm just going to block. Actually, I'm going to Energy Potion just to do a little bit of damage to these guys. Because this fight could be quite gnarly if it goes on too long. This could be a way to end my run like immediately, so I definitely don't want to do that. So he will do no damage if I make him weakened. Let's retain a strike. The block. They do exactly 10. In general, you should try and go as fast as you can on elites. And so I'm going to, instead of full blocking, I'm going to take 5 damage and do a strike there. Okay, perfect. So I can save 10 damage, or I can save 9 damage by attacking this guy first. Weaken him. Take no damage. So 9 damage. Defend, and I'll just strike here. Also remember, I could have just immediately neutralized, but he's going to, no matter what damage I do, he's going to immediately put up 6 block. And so what I really want from this is the weaken. So it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to attack with the big attack first and do enough damage to kill him. Lucky fish. Trash. Garbage. I mean, it's a relic. Any relic is good, but it's just not a very good relic. It sucks. Weaken could be pretty good. Additional weaken could help against the Lagavulin because that's another way of mitigating damage that does not require on the number on my cards. So if I lose my dexterity and my my defense do less block, the weaken will still be effective. Blur, also a really cool card. Block is not removed at the start of your turn. We saw Barricade in the Ironclad run. This is a 1-turn Barricade. It gives you a buff that makes the Barricade effect happen. You still, any block that you have left over remains left over. I've seen Anticipate at least one other time. It's an interesting card. I mean, I just don't rate it very highly, and that's probably a mistake since I'm drawing a lot of cards. If I play this, my other block cards will give me more block, which is good. But I don't know why I rate this low, but I kind of do. I just don't think it does very much, and takes up a draw. So, again, I am worried about the number of attacks I have, but this doesn't really synergize in any way. Actually, let's take Anticipate. Whatever. If I take the Anticipate, I'm drawing a lot of cards generally, and also if I get Escape Plan into the Anticipate, that will give me some block. I don't know. I just think I might have a synergy for it. So let's go. Bag of Marbles. Really cool. That would have been a great effect last run. Also, I took 9 damage on the Phantasmal Gardeners. Good deal. Still, above a half HP, I'm not too worried about it. This can make me retain 2 cards. I don't know if that's necessarily the best use of my upgrade at this point. This rotates 2 cards. It makes it actually give you a card advantage. And so, you know, beforehand it was you drew it, and then you drew 1 card and discarded 1 card. So essentially you lost 1 card. This makes it to where you see 2 extra cards. So pretty good. So there you go. Anticipate. I'm not going to do any damage, so it doesn't really matter. Don't need that. Well laid plans. So I definitely am not going to do that. Okay, there we go. So not a great turn, but, you know, shit happens. Okay, perfect. So this guy's dead. I take 1 damage. Oh well. Want to keep my high value defend. So, Anticipate. Yeah, let's just defend. I'll take the strike, so it gets me a lot closer to just a higher number. So I only need 5 blocks, so I'm going to keep the Survivor. Okay. Pinpoint, another big number. I can cycle through my deck quite easily. Yeah, let's go this way. Ugh, this guy's a bastard. Very not good for me. You know what? That sucks. Because this guy's going to give me a debuff that allows me to only play one skill per turn, which really sucks. 15 is more than 12. Whatever, I guess. He's gonna summon one of these little fucks. So yeah, so I definitely cannot kill that thing. Also, so I actually have a 50-50 shot, if I do this, of drawing something I want to play. Hey, they gave me 3 block. Let's go. really quite annoying. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. Please. Do I do enough damage? No, I don't. Jesus. At least he doesn't hit very hard. The asshole. Alright, now I have enough. Ah, okay, so here we go. We got some Sly cards. So let's go with Haze. It's gonna be pretty tough. Ooh, okay, this guy. Really not great, but that's okay. I honestly am just gonna get rid of that. Yeah. He only can take 15 damage per turn, no matter what. So, there's no point in having extra damage. There we go. Okay. I also will be using the Beetlejuice on this guy. Almost certainly. If ever I find myself in a situation where I cannot full block. Yeah, I don't need that. Bonk. Yeah, why did I keep the strike? Truly no reason to keep the strike. Really important that I get him under 15. Even if I take a little extra damage, because that means that I can actually kill him. Ugh, man, I've gotten 2 gold relics. And only 1 relic that does truly anything. So, dagger throw, I'll go ahead and take that. Because I'll... Well, let me analyze that. So, I want to do upfront damage, but it draws and discards a card as well. So, that's very important for me because I want to play this Haze absolutely as much as possible. So, what's most important is running through my deck. Perfect. Perfect. Just fantastic. Anticipate, just play it for free. And it doesn't really matter if I play any of these other cards, so I'm just going to play this one. Because the energy doesn't help me in any way. Fantastic. Actually, I don't want this. So I only need to do 2 damage for him to die. Bouncing Flask. There we go. Okay, so now I do actually need to rest. And so the Lock Mill Maker card does give you time to set up, which is nice. Wow, this is annoying. So I'm not gonna play any of this shit. They're gonna sleep unless you attack them. So I definitely want to play that. What am I gonna draw next turn? Yeah, okay. So I'm feeling good. I need to make this happen as soon as possible. Gonna retain this to hopefully discard it next turn. There we go. So now what I'm hoping is that I am able, there we go, to go through my deck as fast as possible and play the things that give poison while also doing enough block. So anticipate. Acrobatics. I don't care about these strikes. They do fuck all. But I definitely do not want to take this much damage. So Survivor. Haze. Predator would be pretty good, but adding 9 damage to this actually is a little better over the course of the rest of the fight. But I'm going to keep the Predator. Yeah, so there you go. Perfect. That's exactly why I wanted the Predator. Actually, I don't care. What I'm most concerned about is not taking a bunch of damage. So I'm actually going to go ahead and throw the Beetlejuice here because I'm just scared of taking a bunch of damage. Look how cute. It made it small. And only doing 14 damage. Yeah, it's only doing 10 damage now. Get out of here. You ain't shit. Yeah, let's just do this. Alright, fight's pretty much over now. I'll do 33 damage this time, and then 33 damage this next time, so I'll take 2 right here, and then that'll be about it. Nice job. Don't care. Great fight. Really, really great fight. Phantom Knives, really cool card. Its power. Shivs now hit all enemies, so now your shivs are AoE. Pretty cool. Swarmer Steel. Okay. If you really are so insistent on discarding your hand and getting shivs, that's okay. Not especially good, though. Is it? Oh, that gives you Shiv Plus. That's kind of interesting. Nightmare. Also, really crazy card. For 3 energy, or upgraded to 2, choose a card. Next turn, add 3 copies of that card into your hand. So any card that you have in your hand, you can spend essentially your whole turn to copy. And also, it doesn't remove that card, so you still have it in your hand. So, like for instance, if I wanted to, I could do Anticipate, and then I can just play after I play the Nightmare. I could play Anticipate, and just then play it again that turn. It's like completely fine. Or I could do it to Predator, have like a million Predators next turn, and just bang, bang, bang. I couldn't even play them, but I would have them. Or I could do Haze, and so I have a bunch of Hazes. Pretty interesting card. I'll go ahead and take it just because it's kind of interesting. And the other 2 are not very good for me. Glass Eye. I actually have never taken Glass Eye. I just don't find it very strong for an Act 2 relic to just get some extra cards. I mean, that's just not like... I've spent a whole act getting extra cards. All of these cards are new. I don't need 5 more. That's not very useful to me. Radiant Pearl is quite interesting. At the start of each combat, add 1 Luminous, and Luminous just gives you 2 extra energy one time. It sits in your hand, and when you want to play it, you can play it. So pretty interesting. I mean, not a bad card for sure. I mean, not a bad relic for sure. It's just not especially impactful. Ring of the Snake with replace Ring of the Snake with Ring of the Drake. And so instead of drawing 2 additional cards each combat, draw 2 additional cards the first 3 turns of combat. So 2 more turns of Ring of the Snake. This is fantastic. You can make sure it's within your ability to build a deck that ends every combat by turn 3. Well, not necessarily bosses, but like this is possible for most fights. This is huge. This means that you're drawing 2 basically every single turn for most like hallway fights. It's just a fantastic card. Just really, really good. Also, no downside whatsoever. Man, I sure would like to go to a shop. Ooh, okay. Got 1 early shot. 1, 2, 3. Only 1 campfire. 2 campfires right there. That's not too bad. We go 1, 2, It's also not too bad. There's 2, only get 1 campfire, or I could go 3 and get no campfires. Absolutely not. That's idiotic. Gotta have campfires. So I'm gonna go this way. Oh, I hate the fucking thieving hopper. It's not gonna go as good as it did last time. Okay. I definitely don't want that. Ugh, I hate this dude. I did not want him to steal one of my cards. I need my cards. Oh my god, he's... Oh, this is so annoying. He took one of my good cards, you bastard. And I will use the explosive ampule on this guy if I need to. I have 3 additional turns. And also, the poison does proc before the before his escape artist turn. So this actually works perfectly. Bang. Combat's not going to go that long. You can also make him fall down and stun if you attack him 5 times. But whatever. What about draw here? 9 extra damage would be 21. It would almost kill him. Actually, it would kill him. Ooh, it was close. Yeah, eat shit, bug. And this takes too long when you take your card back. Leg sweep, really great card. And leg sweep plus, even better. Okay. So don't really want to take 9 here, but I sure would like to play Predator for 30 damage. 30 damage. Yeah, I just don't want to do that. So I'm going to dagger throw. Nice. Well, this is actually so annoying. So I drew my Nightmare, but I don't have any of the good cards that I want to play it with. I have many good cards in my deck, but none that I want to play it with. So that is very unfortunate. So anticipate. Prepared. And that goes through his block. To a 16 block, 26 block. Actually completely fine. Again, drew my Nightmare, but none of the cool stuff that I want to play it with. So very unfortunate. I don't want to take this damage, and I don't really have any way to avoid it right now, so I am going to play my Explosive Ampule, which doesn't do anything, actually. That did literally nothing. I'm 1 strength short. How unfortunate. I'm 1 strength short. I can do 21 damage. Guess I'll keep my pinpoint. How stinky. Can I do 16 damage? No, I can do 15 damage. I can do 15 damage again, which is truly insane. I could. I can, however, defend quite a bit more. Don't care. That's kind of interesting. Oh my god! It's the easy pool fight? Are you serious? The Hunter Killer? This guy is truly a nightmare. I hate him so much. He's about to go absolutely nutty on me. Thank God I got both my poison attacks off. So my deck wants to play a lot of cards. That's really unfortunate for this guy because he says that I don't want you to play a lot of cards. I actually want you to play as few cards as possible, which is really unfortunate. I actually should have done that in reverse. I should have blocked first. It would have saved me 1 extra. There we go. I mean, what a bastard this guy is. I have so much money, please. Pounds is kind of interesting. But not really. Dang, I don't know. 2 damage for 18. It's pretty good. What would I play it on? This is expensive, this is expensive, this is expensive. I could cheat this out if I had to. It actually remains turn to turn. It's not just the turn that you played it. Oh, yeah. Actually, I'll take it back. I'm not going to do that. Anticipate. Oh, baby. There we go. So now I'll only take 6 from this guy. These both are doing quite a bit. Very unfortunate. Can't block that much. So I could possibly kill one by balancing flask. If I hit the same one 3 times, that would go to 12, which would then be enough for me to strike 1 time and kill them if it was this one. So that's a really terrible. that's a really terrible hypothetical. So it would only work if I hit this one particular one. So I am going to focus down this one because it's already buffed itself twice. And just, oh god, that's really unfortunate. I'm taking so much damage. Oh no. Alright, shop time. I need something good. Definitely I'm going to want to take care of one of these strikes. I don't like them at all. Tools of trade, really excellent. Just really fantastic. Cycles through my deck faster. Horn Cleat gives me block for free. Parrying Shield gives me damage for free when I block, which I often do. It's really fantastic. This gives me block when I attack. Burst is also a really crazy card. Just a little extra block. I have full potions, and so I'll go through there. Also, what's interesting, you can change the potions that you, stuff that you get, the events that you get, depending on the number of gold that you have and the amount of HP that you have. It will not give you a event that cost HP if you do not have that level of HP. So it won't let you just kill yourself all the time. it also will not give you elites or events that cost certain amounts of money if you do not have that amount of money. For instance, the spider relic, the spider event that asks you to pay, I believe it's 150 gold to remove one card. If you don't have 150 gold, it will not show you that relic. You may not have enough gold to do the second level, which is, I think, 200. I think it's 200, 225, something like that, to remove 2 cards. So you don't have to have enough to do both, but if you don't have enough to do the first one, i.e. you're only stuck on one example, on one option, it just won't show you that. So it's fairly nice. Heart of Iron, pretty cool. I have 3 potions that are defensive. Definitely have to rest on this one. For sure have to rest before going to these elite combats. Maybe I'll get something good for fighting, please. Okay, actually I did get something good for fighting. Wow, that's actually amazing. Gives me a little extra. Oh, wow, okay, really perfect. So it gives me a little extra block if I don't play a attack. I'm not going to play an attack. I'm going to play a bunch of other bullshit. I'm gonna take this Pounce because I just don't think I can get that Nightmare out. Really fantastic. Did a little extra damage to him. Looking great. Don't need to discard a card. Sea Strike. Not too interested in you. This guy's attacking twice, so I'm going to weaken him. Nothing. Okay, I'm going to attack, which makes one of these free. So I'm going to Bouncing Flash because it costs 2. That gained me 1 energy. And yeah, this does not do... Actually, never mind. These guys are really annoying, and so they will come back to life if the other segments are back. And then they buff themselves, they debuff me with Weaken, and also just do damage, the double hit, which really fucking sucks. So if this guy's going to die from the poison, he will not attack me. It's perfect. Actually, I definitely don't want to do those attacks, so I don't care. Oh, wow, how fantastic. So these I want to try and get down as slow as I can. So they're doing 27 HP. That's completely fine. Since I didn't attack, I get 4 extra block. Also, I'm going to do 6 damage from the parrying shield. I hope I don't hit that guy. Then let's just retain a backflip to draw another card. Oh, nice. I hit this back one. Wow, that's actually really awesome. So he's dead. Fight's done. That's it. Fight's over. Fantastic. Apply 4 poison to all enemies. Really, really good. Man, this is also so good. After Image is so good. Unfortunately, I don't know if I can play that many cards. I just don't play that many cards. Footwork will be really, really good for me, though. I am going to rest again just because I'm scared into this other elite, because I'm going to end up doing elite, combat elite. This bastard. Not ideal for me, but that's okay. Take a little extra damage, that's okay. Get 14 block already from my Horn Cleat, which is really fantastic. I'm going to go Tools of Trade, Pounce, and Bouncing Flask. Let's go Footwork here. In elite fights, you're just going to have to be okay with taking a little bit of damage. you're essentially always going to take a little bit of damage. Man, this nightmare has really not been good for me at all. That sucks. Let's burst. I mean, to be fair, the burst has not been very good for me either, so eh. There we go. Okay, so I'm not worried about defending. I'll take a well-laid plans. It's really fantastic. I'm going to keep this around. All right. And whatever. He's dead next turn anyway. Perfect. Oh, wow. Snecko Skull also. That's, oh my god. Oh my god, the perfect nightmare card. What a dream. That was so insane. Oh, what a dream. Wow, I'm just so excited. I don't even know what to play. This allows you to cheat out an extra card, which is really fantastic. All right. I just have to hold on for a few turns. No problem at all. Got my leg strike. Leg sweep. Leg sweep. Perfect. Yeah, I don't care about that. Anticipate. Wow, how nice. Deflect. Oh, we're bonking. We're bonking. I don't care about that. This guy's so annoying. Oh, what an upgraded untouchable. How nice. I need to stop clicking cards. Wow, this guy. This guy has definitely ended runs of mine, for sure. He is a huge asshole, and I hate him. So every single time you attack him, he puts a dazed into your draw pile, which can really clog up your deck if you're not careful. Honestly, I probably shouldn't have played those strikes, but I just kind of didn't really care. I really want to play my well-laid plans, but also I really want him to be weak. He's going to attack next turn for quite a bit, so I want him to be weakened. Don't want that at all. Yeah, who cares? Take a little bit of damage. Just get it over with faster. I'm already quite close to the amount of block that I need, which is awesome. Nice. And now he's dead. Good deal. Great fight. I don't care about attacks at all. Oh, man. The meme, the god, the myth. I need to stop clicking on cards, but how could I resist? It also gives me money. What a dream. What can I make better? I really have got to get this adrenaline better. This also would be such a good card. Unfortunately, I have to be really fast here, and so I'm going to take the adrenaline. Oh, what a dream. Wow, really, really good turn one there. Really good turn one. I'm going to draw 9 cards. Really fantastic turn one. So if you get too close to him, he will just eat you, which is insane. So you have to play these cards, which increases Sandpit by 1, but also increases the cost of the card itself by 1. So you have to be fast in this combat. You cannot just like wait him out. Like I can't just sit here and block and enjoy poison and wait for him to get killed. It's really unfortunate because that would be really good for me. It would be really easy. It would be really easy for me to do. Also, I refuse to wait on that. Really fantastic. Ooh. Sorry, other cards. I in fact am going to have to burst Bouncing Flask. So now he is 3 turns from death, but I am also 1 turn from death, which is really unfortunate. And so I am going to perish. Unless I draw 5 cards, and one of them says Frantic Escape. Thank God. That is so funny. Oh, God. I'm just not even going to attack. Whatever. That was nuts. That was so crazy. Also, he will go first, so he will eat you first before my poison procs. So I truly had to do that. I will say, I think that's the least... that's the least of those cards I think I've ever played. It's really awesome. Man, these cards are also really awesome. Inky Shivs are a really cool way to just get shivs, and also they do 2 extra damage and apply 1 weak. Really awesome way to get weaken on. Tools of Drain. One of them is really good. It's another case for a power that is actually quite good if you have more than one of them. Shadow Meld, I'm actually not worried about my block, but this is a really awesome card. I mean, just extremely good. Like, honestly, a little overtuned. Like, that's just insane. If you draw it, you just get double block for that turn. I mean, that's amazing. But Tools of the Trade, if I draw it at every turn, I will draw 2 more turns and discard an additional card. Also, again, I have 500 gold. I want to go to a shop so bad. Oh, baby, there's a shop. Oh, I'm enjoying it. Ooh, no again. How interesting. Oh, I'm sorry. I stopped talking to read our chat. Glam is pretty interesting, but I have 33 cards already. That's so insane. I really don't want to add more cards, even though the cards of Glam would be so good. Fur Coat is quite interesting. Signet Ring is so funny. Signet Ring is so hysterically funny. Could I go to more than... Oh my god, I could. I could go to 2. Okay, well then where that would leave me? Okay, so 1, 2. I'll go 1 rest. Oh man, that would be so crazy. I could actually go to all 3 if I really wanted to and avoided all other combats. Wow, that'd be pretty neat. I don't know. That's pretty funny. I think I'm just gonna do it. Yeah. Let's go for this one. Both of those were essentially the same. This cultist, he just does, he gains 9 strength every round, which is pretty crazy, huh? So pounce to get this leg sweep out. Neutralize. What else do I want to do? I'll just strike. Perfect. And anticipate. I'm going to Tools of the Trade. Adrenaline, just essentially play. Adrenaline, I think, probably is the best card in the game. I mean, maybe people will disagree with me, but I really just think it is. I'll take 4 damage. I don't really care. Actually, I don't even have to, but I am going to do this, so. Oh, I got to take 2 cards. That's right. Yeah, whatever. He's already weakened, so I'm not going to play the neutralize. I'm fine. I'll get 4 extra. Who cares? Burst, snake bite. The godlike. Oh, we'll be taking another prepared. Plus, of course. It doesn't matter how many cards are in your deck. It matters how many times or how long it takes you to go through them. You know, that's really what the question is. How many times, how long does it take you to get to each card? Now, this is really horrible for me. This is actually really quite bad. Ah, whatever. Who needs max HP? Who cares? I need max HP. I care. Oh, hey, I already got 4. Can I kill this guy? Absolutely. Oh, like I said, I don't have to worry about that, so I'm just going to go ahead and Tools of the Trade. Oh, wow. Also, my end boss is the test subject. How interesting. This nightmare has done absolutely nothing, and it's not even wouldn't even be my first choice for upgrading, which would make it easier to play, which really sucks. Kill that guy. Kill this guy. And it's over. Pretty good, pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. I just don't want to take any more. Oh my god, this is actually so annoying. Whatever. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, a little gold, okay. I could also get a potion right here. Nice. Hey, Ghost Strikes and Defense, good ethereal. This is actually so good. Every time you play 10 skills, gain 7 block. Just free block. That's really fantastic. So get rid of this strike. I would love to have a bouncing flask. Do any of my other cards strike? No. Ethereal. Do I need my strikes or defense to block? So, block. No, I don't. Give me the ghost seed. Let's get out of here. Be crazy if this was a shop. Okay. Please? Yes, let's go. I hate bridges. Let's go. Don't really do that very often. Enchanted attacks? I don't have any enchanted attacks, I don't think. Yeah, that's correct. I don't even play attacks, so I will be taking that. Get this out of my deck. Hand trick makes other things sly. Really good. This also very good. Don't care about that. Poison is triggered one more time. This is actually a great run for this. Could take Shockwave. Shockwave honestly wouldn't be bad. Don't think I'm going to. I just don't want to play 3 attacks in one turn ever. I also don't do this. Beat down, definitely don't want to do that. I don't want to spend my whole turn attacking. Boy, I have so many cards. Assassinate, what a great card. Multiple rares in the shop. Actually, this shop had 3 rares, which is kind of nuts. Do I want to take a Shockwave? No, I don't. I don't think I do. That's okay. I just have some extra money. Oh my god, no! The courier, wow. The courier would have been so good. Am I going to go to this shop? I am. I have 500 gold right now, and I'm probably going to get more gold. Let's see. I'm going to go to this right here first. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to buy more stuff. I'm just going to go to the store and buy more stuff. Why would I not buy more stuff? Backflip here. Okay, so I can play. There isn't. I can just trick using Sly and Survivor. I can sneak out something else, which is going to be this Nightmare. So Survivor, Nightmare, Nightmare. We'll play. What do I want more copies of? Bouncing Flask. Actually, this not even good in this fight. I don't want these sitting in my hand. Yeah, whatever. I mostly just did that to do it. That's so hilarious. I'm full blocking anyway. I'll play one of these tools to the trade, which also gives me more block. This is so stupid. Oh, we're so stupid now. This is awesome. Oh, this is hilarious. Poison is actually so bad for the test subject, but I just don't even care. I think it's not going to be a problem at all. Actually, whatever. Bump, bump. I will be playing Adrenaline. Let's go ahead and kill this guy and get his replacement in here. Then we can Bouncing Flask. Snake Bat. Neutralize. That is just truly so hilarious to me. So he's dead. Not worried about him. Hand Trick allows us to, again, sneak out another card. Really fantastic. No, don't hit him, Ollie. I'm already taking, I'm already not taking you damage, so that's fine. That's just really, really funny. Oh yeah. I just wish I had more cars to make Sly. Nope. Oh baby, these bastards again. Alright, so like I said, I want to get rid of this guy very quickly as soon as I can. Nice. This will also give me block because of my permafrost, and so I'm going to keep it around and play it. I think I'm going to get rid of the snake bite. And I'm also going to get 4 extra block because it did not play any attacks. Oh, it did play an attack. That's fine. I don't care. There we go. This guy's dying. He's dying already. That's so funny. I didn't even play that in the right order. That's fine. I don't care. Oh, man. That's so funny. Let's keep playing. Hand trick for the backflip. Whatever. I don't even care, man. Like, here we go. Whatever. Get rid of all this garbage. Oh, whatever. Get rid of all this stuff. I got too many cards anyway. No, I don't want to retain my hand. It's garbage. Ricochet, pretty interesting. Pretty interesting Ricochet. Untouchable, also pretty interesting. Don't really need it, I feel. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, boy. Gain 2 card wards. I don't want more cards. Let's transform. Let's see what we get here. Accuracy and strangle. Just horrific. Just horrible. Just terrible. So terrible. Ooh. Kifuda. What am I going to play all the time? So this, make sure that I always get block from it. That's really fantastic. Kifuda enchants any card with a droid, and so anytime you play it, you will get 3 block. So you want to pick cards that you're going to play every single time. Even if they don't give block, they just get the feature of gaining block. Every 3 turns, draw a card. That's kind of interesting, I guess. Festive Popper is not going to help me very much. Get this garbage out of my hand. Enchanted, upgraded attacks, deal 3 additional damage. I don't attack that much. I mean, my damage is not from attacks. Outbreak, kind of interesting, but not super relevant for me. Prolong could be quite interesting if I upgraded it. I'm not going to. Oh, wow. I spent so much money this run. Have fun. So what, oh what, will be the most fun? Triggered 2 times. I've never done that before. That's actually so crazy. Oh, 3 poison 4 times. I actually do need to do that. Wow, what a dream. So here we go. Final combat. Nice. I'm going to give myself dexterity here. Assassinate. So he gains strength every single time you play a skill. So, oh no, he's countering me. Just kidding. I don't care if he does that. Don't get rid of this. Get rid of this dumb garbage. Anticipate. Footwork. Deflect. And then we're going to Bouncing Flask. He's almost gone right now. I actually don't even need this at all. Get rid of this garbage. I don't need this. So yeah, he's dead right now already, which is really fantastic. But any status effects, including poison, anything, does not carry over to the next the next version of him. And so I'm just trying to get things out that will make you able to beat him going forward. So let me just try this, make sure. It's kind of interesting. I want to play the well-laid plans. I want to leave this turn having played the well-laid plans. What else could I draw? What would I be drawing next turn? Okay, I cannot... I want to draw this and then discard it next turn, so that's fine. Perfect. So now I draw and discard. I don't care about the strike. Never care about the strike. Escape plan. Absolutely don't care about that either. I'm going to leg sweep because I really don't want him to attack me that hard. And how nice. Whatever. I really want to play this Bouncing Flash Plus. Oh, and I should be able to. Ooh, with a burst. How fantastic. I don't care about this. I don't care about this. Well, do I care about this? No, I don't. And yeah, I'm going to take a bunch of damage for that, but I honestly don't really care. It's not that big of a deal. Two cards to discard. So I definitely want this. He's going to die, so I'm not actually worried about that. Let's try... Well, let's go ahead and do this. Let's try a prepared. Oh! I'm gonna do the combo. Perfect. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. So I'm going to Nightmare and then Adrenaline. Really awesome. So Bouncing Flask again. Paired. I want the hand trick. This is so insane. Very silly, very, very silly. Escape plan. Neutralize. I'm gonna hand trick my Snakebite here so I can cheat it out with Survivor. I don't even need to play him. I'm not gonna play him. Sure, I'll retain one. This is truly hilarious. Okay, so Strangle. Wow, I'm gonna get Strangle value. This is nuts. I cannot believe I'm gonna get value off of Strangle. Burst, and leg sweep. I want him weak forever. Weak forever. He's gonna put some garbage in my deck. I don't care. I don't care. Definitely do want to play my Bouncing Flask. I can play Pinpoint. I don't care. Don't care about that either. Leg sweep, I guess, is very efficient for block. Yeah, see ya. Whatever. I'll play this accuracy just to get it out of my hand. I'm already blocking, and there's nothing fun that I can do with that, so. Untouchable. Strangle, I can't do any damage this turn because he is intangible. Hand trick. What's hand trick burst? I mean hand trick Snakebite. And we can burst Adrenaline. Wow, it's like we got a whole fresh new turn. God, this is so silly. And I have another HP. I mean, even if I died, I will come back to life with another 50% of my HP. Whatever, I guess. And that's it. Ascension 1 for the Silent. Got a bunch of potions left over. I went to 3 shops. Really funny. Very funny run. Very strong. See a pervert. Ka-ching. All right. Well, hey, great run. I mean, that's a pretty exemplary Silent run. I mean, just very, very fun. I have 35 cards in my deck. I got through the deck extremely fast. I was drawing and discarding all the time. I didn't even have an amazing draw discard synergy, which just shows how strong it is to draw really consistently. The run got really silly right about here. Got really, really silly right about there. So I got these 2 relics that didn't do straight up anything besides give me more gold. And so right here, when I hit this first shop, and I was able to get wow. I went to the shop and spent 752 gold and got Tools of the Trade, Burst, and Deflect. Great cards. Like 2 incredible cards and 1 really solid one. Horn Cleat, Parrying Shield, and Remove to Strike. Just really fantastic. Really, really fantastic. Very, very strong. And then from here, I got the Poison Synergy cards. Just really fantastic. I mean, just really fantastic. I only wish I could have gotten the Courier earlier. If I'd gotten the Courier right over here, I would have gone even more nutty. But yeah, everything at this last shot was completely not even. I didn't even need to at all. I didn't need any of this stuff, but it was really fantastic anyway. So yeah, good run.